Chechi said we finally have an update on the van.
I have received message today.
Okay.
So we got some good news.
And we got some bad news.
So in this video, we're going to share the last week with you guys, which a lot of things have happened in the last week.
A lot of things have happened.
But before we really get into all of that, we want to share with you guys our sponsor of today's video, which is BetterHelp.
If you guys aren't familiar with BetterHelp, they are a service that offers professional online counseling worldwide with a licensed therapist. After matching with a therapist that is right for you, within just 24 hours, you can be receiving licensed counseling through your computer, tablet, smartphone. Everything is online, which is obviously very convenient for a time like this when you can't go out and see someone to get the help that you might need.
So we actually just started using BetterHelp and we're planning on doing it for the next 3 months.
Yeah.
And it honestly could not have come at a better time for us, because this week and honestly this whole pandemic situation, as I'm sure for a lot of you, has just meant higher anxiety levels. I've even started feeling a bit depressed, to be honest, like being in the same place, being in the same building every single day.
Not knowing what's coming next.
Exactly. And so we're just super excited to be partnering with BetterHelp. Hopefully that means that you guys can get a lot of the therapy and counseling that maybe you need. And for us, I think it's going to be really game changing, honestly.
So we've decided to both use this at least until this crisis is over and our life gets back to normal and we can be around friends and family and routine. This is really stepping in the gap for us. So if you guys want to learn more, we'll tell you more at the end of the video. And you can use our link in the description box to get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp.
If you guys are new around here, I'm Aubrey.
I'm Christian.
And for the last 3 years, we've been driving around the world in our tiny home on wheels, our little van.
So we've been stuck for the last month with a broken van, no options, all the mechanics are closed. About a week ago, our buddy Chechu called one of her local buddies here who was a mechanic and actually got us to a mechanic. We still didn't know how long it was gonna take, what it was gonna cost. We had absolutely no answers, but we were able to move into this hostel, into room number 9, hang out, chill, and just wait and hope for the best.
Here is the bad news. The quarantine has been extended. In the
Again.
last video, again, for the second time. In the last video, it was hopefully going to be lifted on April 12th.
April 12th.
A few days before that, we found out that it was going to be extended until at least April 26th.
We definitely did not have high hopes that we would be getting our van back before the end of the quarantine. I was thinking at least 3 weeks without the van and we were just gonna be in this hostel with the same 3 changes of clothes. So when Chechu said, I've got an announcement, pull out your camera, I was thinking, okay, the announcement is probably that we found the part and we're 3 weeks away from getting it shipped. So we definitely did not expect this. Chechu said we finally have an update on the van.
I have received message today
Okay.
giving us the information that your van is already fixed.
It's already fixed? Hey! That's awesome news!
Yeah.
Wow! Chechu! Yeah! Thank you!
Are you excited about
I'm
it?
so excited.
Counting out our fat stacks.
Counting out our fat stacks. I've only had this much cash in my hands one time before, when I was transferring bank accounts from bank to bank.
I've never had this amount of USD in my hand, that's for sure.
USD? Oh yeah. Imagine if these were all like
Yeah.
20s or something.
Yeah.
The mechanic is on his way right now. Home delivery service. Pretty impressive. I don't think I've ever gotten that kind of service from a
What
mechanic.
service, dude?
Have you?
No, never in my life.
Anyways, we owe the guy 7,000 pesos, which isn't that much in USD.
Yeah.
Very affordable rate.
Extremely.
So we're counting out our fat stacks, so we'll be ready for him. The van is here!
Woo!
I have to go out to we gotta quickly drive out to the main road
Just to give it a little.
to make sure.
Okay.
The problem that we've been noticing is there's been a rattling under the van as we drive, but you can only really hear it on pavement. But on pavement, it's really loud. So we're going to try it out and make sure there's no rattling really quickly.
Wow, I haven't been out here in
I know.
a
It
minute.
feels like freedom.
I don't hear anything at all.
Yes! Oh my gosh, yes!
Oh my god, that's amazing. Nice job, Chechu.
Yeah, nice
bro.
job. Chechu is the answer. Incredible job, Chechu.
We gotta re-jumble around our camp spot now.
We are part of the crew again.
Yeah!
We were kind of like not fully part of the van life squad for a few days. We went
Exactly.
chilling outside. But we are back, baby. We are back.
We're back.
You know how much rumbling there is? 0. Sounds like a beauty.
Is he ready?
You beautiful.
super
man.
amazing.
Perfect.
Are you coming back to the van or?
I'm coming back to the van.
Yeah, yeah,
you
true.
can stay in the hotel.
No, no,
room
we're
if you
coming
want.
back to the van.
The boys missing the drive, huh?
Oh yeah. Got a couple seconds of freedom, you know?
And it's time to move out of room number 9.
Ooh, nice room.
It was a good, thank you, thank you. How long were we in room number 9? A week?
A week.
Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, we went by pretty fast. Room number 9 was a nice spot.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna still keep my claim to room number 9 and like.
Use it as a hideout whenever you need
Yeah,
some
exactly.
space. Hold that little sucker up.
That's all you're gonna do.
It's way too complicated for me. I don't even know how that thing works.
It's exactly like all the shirts you're used to wearing.
Not really.
It's a button up.
Button down. Wait, do you call them button downs or button ups?
What's the difference?
What?
I think it's the same.
I think he's just holy smokes. What? A button-up shirt refers to any shirt with a button-up front. Button-down shirt refers to the collar of a button-up shirt. Aha! So it's the collars that have buttons on them?
Wait, so I was right. I was saying button up, right? I forget.
You were saying button-up.
You were saying button down.
Button down. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Wow. Learn something new every day. That's mind-blowing. All right.
You're so.
Adios, number 9.
I'll see you in 2 minutes, probably.
Yeah, not by forever.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama. Sweet home Calafate.
Oh, wow. We will never leave. We'll probably be here in September. And it will be so chilly. Because it's winter.
All right.
Moved in.
Tidied. Feels good. Feels so good, actually.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, done and done.
Done and done.
See you later, room number 9. Oh, I'm just bundled up in our incredibly comfortable bed.
Woo!
I can't get up. Check on me in a long time. Many
cold?
hours. I'm so cold.
Room number 9 has its perks, doesn't it?
It has its warmth perks, but it does not have its comfort perks.
That's so true. Or its home perks.
Or its home perks. But it is damn cold in here.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna come warm you up, don't worry. Here I come.
Are you gonna wear your jacket to bed?
Maybe.
What?
It's really warm.
Good to be home. Good to be home.
Good to be home.
So guys, now we have got our home back.
Home sweet home.
Nice to be filming back in this boy.
I know.
It was weird filming a video not in the van. How many videos have we ever filmed not in the van?
I know, that was really strange.
Not
I
that
really,
many.
really did not want to film just another hostel video.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, me either. You guys were not going to get a video until we had our van back. Now that we have our van back, it feels like all of our options are kind of opened up. Like there's been this cloud of stress over us, and a lot of it's for obvious reasons of just being quarantined in a different country. All that's understandable, of course. But I think the hardest part has been that our van has been broken, because we've had so many of our friends that have had these horrible experiences where cops have come and told them, you have to leave, you know, you're not our responsibility, we don't really have to be responsible for you being safe or taking care of anything, you just can't be here, and like we're just doing our jobs. So we were just thinking this whole time, like if a cop came and told us that, we would be completely out of options.
Like we knew this situation we were in was safe,
Yeah.
but if anything changed and like...
Right, we didn't have a plan B.
Yeah, exactly.
And like in a time like this, you've got to have a plan B. You know what I mean? But all that said, it still has been challenging. And on Easter Sunday in particular, the reality of not being with family and being quarantined in a foreign country really started to hit hard. It's Easter today, and this is the most whatever Easter we've ever had. We're not with anyone. I mean, we're with our people we've been with for the last 40 days. But my family's having a big get-together, as big of a get-together as they're allowed to have with the family. So we're gonna FaceTime them and have a little happy Easter celebration. Hey! Hey! Hey, Papa! Hi, Nana! Hi, Darla! What's up, everybody? I know, we do too. We're not doing anything today. Pass it on to Dad real quick, or Nana, really quick. Feel it? Yeah, we're talking to you. Love you, man. Wish we were there. Bye. Bye, Dad. All right. That's our Easter celebration right there. You want to
Yeah.
go back to sleeping and watching the YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to my project runway.
Yeah, true. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like whenever I'm looking at screens, hey friend, I feel like whenever I'm looking at screens like nonstop, my brain just goes into this ADD mode where I can't apply myself to anything. Like I go from, I don't know, having complete thoughts to not even being able to really put a thought together. It's how I kind of feel right now. Like everything feels scattered. I feel like when I read, like I'm trying to read right now, it's so hard to like put a coherent thought together. Like I'll end up rereading the same thing over and over and over. Like I know I read yesterday, but I don't know exactly what I read. And I feel like I'm probably on like day 4 of this straight, like getting almost nothing done, feeling totally brain fried. So I think I'm going to propose to Aubrey that we do like a media cleanse, like a total break from it, at least a couple of days, absolutely off our phones. I mean, I feel like I'm so hooked on it. Like my phone just buzzed as I'm talking to you guys, and I can't, like, I have to just see what happened here. I'm gonna try to get a break from it. I'm gonna try to do some reading right now, try to just shake myself out of it, and tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm not gonna be on electronics. I think I'm gonna take a 3-day break. I think I need a mental cleanse.
Well, guys, just swinging in my swinging seat, one of my favorite places in the hostel, and we are looking at another 2 weeks of quarantine, and I'm feeling very like trapped a little bit.
Completely uninspired.
Completely uninspired.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think that this week we need to make ourselves like a personal improvement schedule, which is just a couple of things that might take 2 hours in total at the most, maybe just an hour. But I think that'll be a little bit regulating. So at least my goal would be like I could feel proud of something I did every day.
Yeah.
Even if it's something simple. Personal improvement. I don't know how to spell improvement. Is it an E or a no E after the V?
Why is
Doesn't-
English
doesn't
so
matter.
annoying?
Personal improvement, Aubrey.
Yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah.
One
I've been
yoga
really
session.
slacking on my yoga.
You have been.
I want to drink 5 full bottles of water.
5 full bottles of water.
I've been really slacking on my hydration.
Okay. That seems like a very doable goal.
I think I'm gonna start doing meditation as well.
All right, and then you want to read
One
a
chapter out of my book.
We can't go to sleep until we've done these things. So if we punish ourselves by having to do them 9 o'clock at night, that's our loss.
Crazy. Okay.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. One workout circuit, at least a chapter in my book as well.
Okay.
Journal at least 1 page.
You've been slacking on your hydration as well.
All right. I think drinking 5 bottles of water, I think that'll be a good one where we can just feel good about ourselves right off the bat. So let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Day 1 of doing yoga. Really gonna try to get back into the groove of yoga at this point. Gonna go 5 days. Can we do it?
This is my yoga room. Hold on. This is very disjumbled. Distracted.
All right.
Day 1.
I feel so good to knock out. Oh, I'm so out of shape. So no screens, day number 1. I've already had a great coffee with my wife. I've had a couple hours of talking with her. I've had a workout already. We're doing pretty well. Feeling good.
It's day 2 of doing all of the habits that we're trying to instill, and so far I'm feeling really great. I'm about to read a chapter out of this book. I'm not that much of a reader as an adult, and so it's good to like try to get back into reading, even with this like short, fairly easy book.
Yesterday, surprisingly, my problem wasn't working out, it wasn't reading, it was drinking enough water. So I'm gonna prioritize that and start with that today. Also, as you can see, it's crazy bright today. Yesterday was very gloomy and drab and cloudy outside, which doesn't help our feeling of frustration and trappedness that we already have. So I'm grateful for the sun, grateful for the opportunity to be working out. I already have my shower bag packed and ready right here. So the moment I'm done with this workout, I can sprint to the shower and I am ready to get this checklist knocked out. We're gonna start today with the one that for some reason seems to be the trickiest of the lot, chugging water. I'm not great at downing these one after another. So today I'm gonna pace it out. We're gonna down this one, 90% of it, pre-workout, which is probably a bad idea because I'm gonna get cramps, but we're prioritizing the checklist today, guys. What an idiot. Let's get to this workout. I'm on bottle number 4. I'm gonna journal my 1 page. This seems like it should be the easiest thing of all of them. 1 page takes me like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. But for some reason, it's the one I don't get to. I think it's just not very high on my priority list. So journaling first, and then I've got 20 pages left in this monster of a book. Let's get her done. All right. Done. How long was that book? 567 page book. That is probably the longest book I've read since college. The Evolution of God in the books, baby.
Well, it's a beautiful day outside, so I thought that instead of meditating inside, I would meditate outside. To be honest, meditation is something that's really new for me. I've done it a couple of times, like once or twice, but never made it an actual habit. So I don't know, it's kind of new and interesting, but I am really enjoying it so far. I'm just using like the Headspace app because that's all I know. If you guys have any other recommendations for good places to find guided meditations, let me know because I would love to really get more into it, get better at it. Okay, but I'm cold. I feel like I need a sweater. 1 second. Okay, much better. Okay. Honestly, one of the most shocking things about this whole experience is that we're quarantined with 5 other people.
Yes.
That we either didn't know or barely knew before this whole quarantine happened.
Right.
And somehow we're all getting along. Everything is going really well.
Right. More than getting along, I don't think we've had like one fight in this group yet or one major frustration. Like everyone is just kind of minding their business and having a great time.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I'm kind of waiting for people to get mad at me.
I think everyone's probably waiting for
everyone
to get mad at them.
Everybody's kind of like, is this thing that I do or like annoying everyone?
Getting on everybody's nerves. Right.
But we're doing really, really well, honestly, considering all of the elements. However, it's obvious that like a lot of us are having good days and lower days. Yep. And so in order to just kind of hopefully lift everybody's spirits and have a nice time together, we decided we wanted to make a Tex-Mex fajita night. Also, I think like we wanted to keep our homesickness at bay.
For sure. We've been listening to a lot of Brazilian music and eating Brazilian food. And I was like, we've got to get a little Texas spirit in here. Get a little fajita night going on.
Yeehaw.
Show us around. What do we got?
Well, we're making fajitas, and so I'm just making an ungodly amount of vegetables. Honestly, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Christian and I are from really, really big families. I have 7 siblings, and now like cooking for 7 people at a time is giving me flashbacks of my childhood.
Totally.
Like this is something that I was normally doing in my life.
It's also the only way I know how to cook.
Yeah, in like massive quantities.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we have? What are we making?
Okay, so we're doing fajitas, and then we're gonna do like onions, bell peppers, onions.
Those aren't onions.
Squash. I mean mushrooms, sorry. And then we're gonna do a guac. We're gonna do some Spanish rice, so it's gonna be like fajita style rice, and then we're making refried beans.
Wow.
I know.
Whoa. You want a beer for cooking enhancement?
Ooh, cooking enhancement.
That's right. At least Tex-Mex cooking enhancement. Mm-hmm. Your skills just heightened, huh?
About 10 times better.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
All right, last thing, the most important part of Tex-Mex.
That's right. Just practicing my grandma skills over here.
Oh, true.
From what I've seen from my grandmas who can cook, you have to be a good multitasker in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's definitely
got 2 burners going. Mostly just to challenge myself, you know?
Right. Good.
Doing a very complex task of tortilla flipping.
Good.
Yeah.
Got some fajitas right there. Fajitas. We got some refried beans. Rice is already outside.
Guac is outside. Pico's outside.
Wow, we're pretty much ready.
I think we're ready.
What do you guys think?
Very good.
Good?
Thank you.
Of course.
Maybe you put on some of your hometown tunes?
That's right, well, Hank Williams Jr., baby.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it took about 15 minutes. Everything is gone except a couple of fajita veggies and the rice. 0 more beans. 0 more guac. Ale, so what did you think of the spice? Could you handle it?
I didn't try, man.
Give it a spoonful right now.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah, come on, let's see it.
Just because you're filming.
All right, let's see how we...
that
No,
one.
no, you got this. Oh, no, go for it. Go for it. Come on. No. You're not going to blow it. Go. 3, 2, 1. Bite it now. Yeah, there it is. It's not that spicy. It's
Getting worse now.
What do we have in here? Cleaning party! Get it, Chechu.
Ooh, I love this.
We're enjoying a delicious dessert made by Anna.
Ridiculously delicious. And coffee by Chechu, as always.
Yeah.
Keeping us up all night, Chechu.
All right, well, let's enjoy the rest of our evening.
Let's do it. So guys, it was an eventful week. A lot of things going on, a lot of plans being changed, but we really are doing well. We appreciate all the support from you guys and encouragement and well wishes and concern, but we're doing really fantastic. Again, one of the things that we're trying to do outside of the working out and the drinking a lot of water and reading to take care of ourselves is to actually talk to a professional. And I'm very excited to work with BetterHelp because I don't have a lot of experience talking with professional therapists, but I've wanted to for quite a while. And this seems like, come on, we've got the time on our hands. We've got an option where it's online. Like, when is a better time than this to invest in our mental health? So thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video and for providing us with an opportunity to take care of ourselves during this time. BetterHelp is $65 a week to be working with a licensed professional therapist, which is much less expensive than if you were going in person. And if you can't afford that, you can apply for financial aid during the sign-up process.
Another cool thing that BetterHelp offers is groupinar sessions. So that's just groups where you can meet with a few other people and a licensed therapist and talk about specific topics like relationships or overcoming anxiety and just practice techniques to help you throughout your life.
One last thing, BetterHelp is not a crisis line. If you're truly in crisis, please contact a crisis helpline. To get started with these important counseling sessions and to take care of yourself mentally through this stressful time, you can use the link in our description box to get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp.
Well guys, thank you so much for coming along for a week of quarantine with us. We hope you guys enjoyed it and we hope you're doing well in your own quarantine.
Tomorrow, Sunday, April the 19th at noon Eastern time, we're going to be chilling out, hanging out, eating our breakfast, waking up probably, and doing a live. So join us here for a live if you're available, and if you're not available, I guarantee that whatever you're doing, you probably shouldn't be doing, leaving the house. I don't really know what anybody's doing these days. Maybe you're having a Zoom call with your family. That's a good excuse.
That's a really good excuse. Yeah. Maybe you're an essential health care worker. That's a great excuse.
A fairly good one as well.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those things, you get a pass. Otherwise, come join us noon tomorrow, and we will see you then.
Okay, bye guys.
Today is a really big day.
Big news.
Okay, bye. Corona, it's okay, we're staying here.